Horoscope for Scorpio, Sunday, 8 March 2026. Welcome to CosmologicaLab. Today, Scorpio, the universe challenges you to find the balance between urgency and calmness, between acting and thinking. You feel that pressure in the air, like the cosmos is adjusting the springs of your life to fit into a more efficient gear. This mixed energy invites you not to be afraid of contrasts, to recognize that behind every tension, there is a germ of transformation. Today, your body responds with a peculiar energy. The moon in the house makes you feel especially sensitive, as if your skin were thinner, able to grasp the friction of a glance, the whisper of an unspoken thought. Your breathing is a little deeper when you wake up, and even if the day hasn't officially started, you already feel a slight tension in your shoulder muscles, as if the weather was speeding up. But don't be afraid. This is the energy with which you must move today, with firm feet and clear eyes, but without resisting what fate presents you. Taking this energy to the professional field, you can give this situation. You are in the office, in front of a pile of reports that seems higher than yesterday. That detail reminds you that the moon in trigon with Mercury and Jupiter is active, and today, your words have a special weight. However, Venus in House 6, accompanied by Saturn and Neptune, adds a layer of complexity. Today you may face a project that, although promising, requires a rigid structure, Saturn, and an idealistic vision, Neptuno, that do not always fit. But here is the key. If you allow Jupiter in trigon with Mercury to bring you that creative expansion, you can balance the practical with what is necessary. That presentation that you have been delaying will become an opportunity to highlight if you approach it with Saturn's rigidity but Jupiter's imagination. Imagine that you write the key points on a paper, let it rest, and then check it with fresh eyes. That will be the time when you will understand why the current transits are a blessing in disguise. If we look at your heart now, today is a day of emotional contrasts. The Sun, Mercury, and Mars at home 5, your area of romance and creativity, drive you to make courageous decisions, while Uranus at home 7 shakes the foundations of your relationships. You can give yourself this situation. You're in a coffee, looking at the glass of milk with cocoa that you haven't finished yet. Suddenly, a person comes in and sits next door, and even though it hasn't been more than a minute, you feel that the air vibrates with a new energy. That is the influence of Mars and Uranus. They push you to act, to move chips, but also to face realities that do not want to remain hidden. Pluto in the house 4, your emotional base and home, adds depth to this. Today you may feel the need to reassess the family environment or the place where you feel safe. But don't be afraid of this process. If there is a pending conversation with a loved one, use Mercury's clarity to express what you feel, and the fire of Mars to keep you quiet. The result will not be a conflict, but a deeper understanding. In the field of physical well-being, today the body asks for a balance between action and rest. The moon in the house makes you more sensitive to what you feel physically, but Venus in house 6, along with Saturn and Neptune, suggests that your daily routine needs adjustments. Imagine you're in your bed, lying down with a pillow on your shoulders. That back pain you feel these days is no coincidence. Saturn reminds you that discipline is key. But don't just do what you've always done. Trying something new, like a first-hour walk or a soft yoga class, can be the key to relieving stress. And if you feel strange cravings today, listen to them in moderation. Neptune at home 6 invites you to experiment with foods that nourish not only your body, but also your soul. A vegetable soup with a pinch of turmeric, an ingredient with anti-inflammatory powers, could be the perfect answer. Bringing this energy to your mind, today is a day to expand horizons. Jupiter in house 9, your learning and travel area, pushes you to think beyond the routine. Today, as you drive home, you may feel an irresistible urge to get off at an unknown stop and explore a corner of your city that you have never visited before. Or perhaps, by opening the laptop, you'll be surprised by a brilliant idea for a project that you've been delaying for a while. Mercury in conjunction with the Sun brings clarity to your thoughts, but it also reminds you that communication must be direct. If there's a topic you're worried about, don't leave it in limbo. Write, talk, act. The cosmos is telling you that today is not a day for doubt. If you're thinking about enrolling in that course or trip you've been watching on the internet for months, today's the day. Jupiter's energy not only invites you to learn, but to believe in your growth possibilities. Today, Scorpio, the ideal ritual for you is alchemy of tensions. Take a sheet of paper, write in it what generates friction today, a pending conversation, a challenging project, an unexpressed emotion, and place it in a glass of water having washed rice. This combination of Saturn, structure, and Neptune, intuition, symbolizes the transmutation of the difficult in an opportunity for growth. Visualize how water and rice absorb your intention, and at the end of the day, break the paper and throw it away to release that energy. And to invoke the color of the good vibes, choose the garnet, the color of Pluto, and use it in a subtle way. A small stone in your pocket, an accessory with details in that intense red tone, or even the wallpaper of your mobile phone. This color will not only protect you from dense energies, but will remind you that your inner transformation is powerful and necessary. Today, you will discover that tension is not an enemy, but a guide. You will be able to overcome with patience and clarity what seemed complex. You will feel that your body and mind align with the same fluidity that the cosmos offers you. Have a good day, dear Scorpio. Subscribe to CosmologicaLab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.